Hi guys, it's me again. No, but seriously it is. And here's why. Because I had an aha moment last night that I just feel I need to share with other mamas out here, with other families that may have a similar hurdle that I do, okay? Or I should say that Jonathan does. But I digress. It is, right? It's still our hurdle too. It's a road we're navigating together. And so, but here's the connection I made, and I'm excited about this. It clicked, I think, for him last night. And so I don't know. So I'm sharing it here. Maybe it's something you can utilize in a similar way for your kiddos, or even maybe for yourself too, okay? And for him, it comes down to this. It comes down to reading counts points, okay? It's just a nasty beast for him. You know, it's not that he's not capable, right? And that was the issue and emotion I was holding against this and being stubborn on, is that he's capable, right? Read the book, take the quiz, get the points, just do your job, okay? Well, yeah, I don't know. It wasn't getting done, okay? And so for one class of his, it keeps his grade pretty low, you know? Pretty low due to that one aspect of achievement, okay? And I'm fine with it. Like, I don't have a bone to pick with that whatsoever. Got a bone to pick with my boy, but I need to, you know, being combative about it does not get us anywhere. And so I had a connection I made last night. I was like, okay, how many points for the fourth grading period are we looking at? He said 30. I was like, okay. And like, our grading period just started Monday. So a blank slate, if you will. Okay. So 30 points, for the fourth grading period. Obviously we're sitting at 0 right now. That's expected. What I don't want is that those 30 points have to happen within a 3-week time frame. I want those 30 points to happen over the course of the 9 weeks. It's just much more manageable that way, right? We're not all hot-headed during that time. We're not feeling crammed and pressured, and that's just not the point. So here's what we did. I was like, dude, okay, we're going to break it down. We're going to reverse engineer this, right? You need to have them by, I think his deadline is the 17th of May. You have to know your deadline, right? Like, what is your goal date, okay? So the 17th. So off to the calendar I went. Okay. Initially it's like 9 weeks, right? Even we counted Wednesday, but like, so a 9-week time frame. Great, cool. That equals out. So I divided the 30 points by our 9 weeks. Like, how many points weekly should we expect, right? So you can stay with the game, okay? And so it averages out to about 4 points, 3.5. I know 4 points puts us over. Golly gee, if we get more than 30 points, we will celebrate. But regardless, 3 to 4 points a week, right? Okay, that is a much more friendly number to him than hearing this grand total of 30 points, 30 points, 30 points, right? You lose track of what you're shooting for and how to move forward if you're just looking at the big end goal, right? Okay, so now in his head, like, bet. It's 3 to 4 points a week. We can do this, right? Most of the books he's reading, the point total is going to be 5 or more if he just finishes the dang book and takes the quiz, right? Okay, so further from that, I was like, where are your library books? I want them now. He's like, one's upstairs, one's in my binder. I said, no, Mom wants them in front of me, front and center. Let's see them. The reason being is because I wanted to know how many chapters he had total. Right? Because we need to now have to navigate our way through the book. You got to read the book to take the quiz. So we're going to reverse engineer this. How many chapters are in this book, right? He's partially through it. I think he had 11 chapters left in the one book. And then the other book, we averaged out to say it had 20 chapters in it. It wasn't broken up by chapters because it was a graphic novel. Yeah, he's in 7th grade and reads graphic novels. One battle at a time, okay? So here's what we did. I said, okay, 10 pages is going to equal a chapter. We'll say that book has 20 chapters. This book has 11 chapters. So together, you've got 31 chapters to navigate now. And Mama said, you're taking these quizzes April 1st when we go back from spring break. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. He's going to be reading over spring break. I swear. I swear. So what does that look like? Okay. How many days? So we counted last night, through the Sunday before we go back. And I think that was 12 days. Yeah. 12 days to read 31 chapters. We divided that out for him. That's 3 chapters a night. That is a concrete, tangible, achievable, reasonable goal that he now knows without negotiation. This is part of your list. This is part of your homework, okay? I don't care if you don't have worksheets or anything else to study. You have 3 chapters to read tonight. Boom, and it's done. Like he actually physically sat at the dining room table in the presence of people. I don't know, you have teenagers? Do yours like to become reclusive and not be seen, right? At the dining room table and read his 3 chapters. There wasn't discussion. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that back talk of like, I'll do it later. Because I really feel like it took the weight off of him. He was just able to be like, oh, 3 chapters and I'm done. 3 chapters and I've achieved this. I've checked it off for today. You know, she's not going to be nagging at me. I feel good about this. This is something easy to do. So, I don't know. I'll keep you posted. You know I will. I hope for his sake that this works for him. It's a strategy anyone can use with any goal. And it's a lifelong strategy, right? It's just making that connection. I took a while to make that connection of how I've used this within my own like lifestyle choices to move forward at a manageable rate, right? Not keeping an overwhelming pressure of the big lofty goal over my head. But again, breaking it down and looking at it as, okay, when do I want to have this goal achieved by? Okay, what is it that I'm aiming for that I want to achieve? Okay, and for me, you know, obviously, like if you've been following me at all for the past 5 years, it was regarding weight loss. It was regarding my personal health and needing to take ownership for it, right? And if I looked at the big picture of all of that, it was pretty overwhelming. And obviously not having a clear course of action and, of course, having the tools and steps along the way to achieve that. I mean, I was just shooting blanks. I didn't know what I was doing. So therefore, I wasn't having real consistent success towards that goal. Okay. But when I was able to be coached in this and when I was able to be shown, you know, how you can work backwards, how you can work backwards from this big goal, taking it into smaller pieces, right, that you can manage weekly, okay, and taking a plan of attack through the week, having that achievement made, oh my gosh, all those little steps along the way lead up to your big goal, okay? You have to be able to anchor down and find those small steps that then you can build consistency with. So that's what I'm hoping will happen for him. We've taken the weight off of this big 30-point goal that he has and said, bud, it's 3 to 4 points a week. And what that looks like for you daily is reading 3 chapters a night. That's going to advance him to his first checkpoint. And like when we go back from school April 1st, and he has those chapters read and he's ready to take those quizzes, then I think we found the point total from those 2 books is going to get him at 12 points, if I'm right. Yeah, I think so. 12 or 15 points. And I'm like, but then we're halfway to your goal already, right? Keep chipping at it away little by little. Over time, we're going to get there. I pray to God we get there before May 17th. And Lord be, if we're able to tip the scale and go over those 30 points, like I said, I'll let you know. But anyway, I just was so excited last night to, one, for me, feel that pressure was off. Because I don't know, it has been a challenge lately. Like, whew, helping people navigate this middle school life, you know, the 7th grade life, the 6th grade life for the girl, and just getting back on track. I mean, we're not far off, and I know we're not the only family to face these hurdles, but still, right? You want to be able to set your kids up for success. I know for me, I want them to be super independent, confident, strategic adults, okay? And it starts now. Like the things I apply in my life and my daily actions, they can begin applying now. It took me accepting ownership of that and learning it for myself first and foremost, and applying it over time, right? Those small wins help you build consistency, help light your fire of like, yeah, I can do this, right? I can do this. And you know, it's not too late for him in the 4th grading period. Like, we're not saying, okay, screw it and start back August of next year. No, I'm continually making changes and tweaking this to help them and find what fits, find what feels good, find what clicks, find what makes it manageable for them to handle, right? To handle independently. I don't want to peck on the door and be like, you reading your book? Did you read today? How much did you read? How many points do you have? Who wants that, right? I don't want to be that mom, and they sure as heck don't want to hear it. But when I can give them a strategy to apply, okay, how many points do you need? When do you need them by? All right, so we have to have this many points for the week. Okay, how many chapters are in your book? Okay, you need to be taking a test this week. So how many chapters do you have to read each night? Boom. Plan of action, clear as day, just do the work, okay? So hopefully, fingers crossed, we can do this and we can build some confidence in him. And not that he's not a confident kid, but you know what I mean? That he can show himself he can do this. That regardless of his emotion connected to this, like if he thinks it's stupid, it's just a part of your grade. It's your job to do this, right? So we need to show up and have an effective way to do our job. So, I don't know. I hope this works out. Let me know. Like, are any of you feeling the same at all with your kids? I mean, I know it's different between families, between even kiddos in your family. Like, one's a reader, one's not. One, you know, whatever. But it's just been a beast. And so hopefully this plan of attack, you know, will get us down the road. I don't know. Just some food for thought for y'all guys, okay? And if you want to, like, if that wasn't clear in all of this and how I'm working with Jay on this, or if you have a goal, like, that you want to work towards, and talk to me about, like, I'll help you break it down so it's manageable for you. We all want to achieve things, right? And if we can help each other do that, more power to us, guys, right? So anyway, I don't know. I will keep you updated on Jay, and y'all let me know if there's anything I can help with you navigate and get you towards your goals. Okay? Talk to y'all later.